Good morning. Welcome to Winnipeg. Okay, I am 99% sure that the people we see walking across the bridge are our walkers. I did get to find them yesterday, and yeah, I'm pretty sure they could be coming by any time now. I think it was, 7:19 the day before yesterday? And I think yesterday it was around 7:33, so it looks like this is going to be their routine. I've changed the position of my camera just a little bit here so we can see if they go up to that granite marker that's where Merv's flower bed is. I remember that Don used to put his foot on the curb of the marker and then turn. And Bridget would be just standing there watching him. That's what they used to do. So we'll see if that happens today. Hey, if that's what happens, then it's them. I won't know for absolute sure until I get on my e-bike and actually go out there and talk to them. Which I'm planning to do. It'd be interesting to know. Was that them that waved goodbye about 4 months ago? Did they go south for the winter? It'd be kind of interesting to know because, we quit walking. They could have been back for a long time already. We quit looking, and they could have been back for a long time already, and we didn't know about it. So, once again, thanks to that viewer who noticed them in the sunrise the day before yesterday. Because I missed it. Okay. What are we going to do here? Well, let's get ourselves in readiness. All right, there we go. And this morning, I cut out this piece right here. It's supposed to go on the I keep wanting to call it the conning tower, but on this kind of ship you call it the island. So this is the lower part of the island. I think that the flight deck actually sits on top of this, but it would give us an idea of where we could bring up our wire. And I've got a bit of an idea for the wire. Let's just sort of get our decks in place here, and that's basically I'd like to do a little bit more than find out where the wire is going to go, but we gotta drill the holes pretty much before. At least it'd be a lot easier to do it before we actually get the flight deck glued in place. So let's recompose here. I probably won't be going and seeing Don and Bridget today. It's minus 13.7 Celsius right now. Come on. Yeah, I think it's probably below normal low. Okay, enough about the weather. Enough about the walkers. Let's get some modeling done here. Let's have a good time. Okay, let's just put this center part of the flight deck in place here. Because this is where the island is going to go right here. And it'll fit right in here like this. So it locks into place. Okay, we don't need to get it exactly right. But the idea is that I'm thinking that anything that's underneath here, we can't see it. It wouldn't matter how large the hole was that we made right here for the wire to come up. Now, I was thinking, where would I come through from the bottom? Just let me see if I can very carefully now turn this over without scratching the hull on anything. All right. it looks like I got a little bit of a scratch there already of something. I don't know if that was glue or something. Maybe it was on the hull. I don't know. And anyway, what I'm thinking is, where would be a good place to run the wire in so that when we're looking at it from the side. Now this is going to be the back side. Remember, the island is going to be right here. So if we were to make a hole and sort of come through from the bottom corner, just underneath the this keel here, the stabilizing keel, then we could come up from there. Okay, things are not going as planned here, but if I'm careful, they're going. Okay. Then we could come up right around here somewhere. Yeah, if we had the, if we drilled the hole just on the other side of the keel. Now, of course, it'd be the keel on the other side, but right where my finger is touching. When we're looking at it, we wouldn't really see where the hole is. We would obviously see the wire coming up. I mean, unless it's sitting on some sort of pedestals, that the wire comes up through the pedestal, we're not going to see it. But I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just make a hole right here where the keel is. I'll drill from the other side, and then we'll make a hole here somewhere, and maybe we'll run up a wire and just sort of tie it off, so that it will be there. I'm not sure. Anyway, got a little video from our friend Martin, and he put LEDs in his searchlight. I'll just show it to you here. Okay, and we got some pictures from Jack, and Jack showed where the degaussing wire, a very good picture of the degaussing wire, and also what were the other pictures? Well, I'll show them to you. I got a good memory, but it's short. Oh, they were also pictures of the searchlight, or a searchlight. I don't think it was the Enterprise searchlight, but anyway, it shows that the glass front on it was convexed, and yeah, thank you for those photos, you guys, and the video. Makes the episode a little bit more interesting. Okay, let's get to work here and drill some holes. Okay, the hole that we drilled just behind this stabilizing keel, it has to be big enough to easily accommodate 2 of these number 30 wires. Okay, so we're looking at about, don't want it too tight here, it'll squash it. Okay, so if it was 1.5 millimeters, that would be enough. That'd be double that and a little bit. But I don't think that this largest bit that comes in this set is that big. No, it's only 1.15. So, well, this would make a good pilot hole. Yeah, I'll use this one as a pilot hole. Now, I don't want to go too close to the back of the keel here, because it could show on this side here. So go back just a smidge here. Yeah. All right, just a smidge. And if memory serves, the halfway, well, let's just get that thing over here. I kind of like to have it, Well, no, I think the best place to, it doesn't really matter too much where over here in this part here that it comes out. If it came up back here or up here, it wouldn't really matter because we could run it. We got lots of room to run it. I don't believe there are going to be any partitions going across anywhere on the inside of that. I think it's basically hollow. Well, here we go. It's kind of feel funny making a hole in this. I'll just do it right in the middle here. Okay, now remember, not too close to the keel. Okay, there's our pilot hole. Let's put on a bigger bit, and probably a 1/16 of an inch bit would be just about right. Hey Google, what is the wind chill in Winnipeg right now?
Currently in Winnipeg, it feels like -16 due to wind chill.
Hello, Missy. Morning, Max. It's cold again.
It is.
Okay, you just hold on. You just hold on.
There we go. You know the drill. Don't get messy. Drill.
You know, one thing I've noticed about this camera, when you set it down, it wants to roll away because of the shape of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You good?
We are ready.
I guess we are.
Getting your tail in my face here.
What if we got it wrapped around, Missy?
I don't know. Oh, it's around her leg. Yeah.
Can you free it?
We're going to have to do a lot of editing here, I think. There we go. Missy's saying, what's going on here? What's going on? Yeah. What time are groceries coming today?
2.
2 o'clock? Okay.
Yeah, I think Rainy's going to be away with the cat, so either he'll truck him up the stairs or I will.
Well, if I can give you a hand, I will. I'll pick mine out because I think probably I've got all the heavy stuff.
Yeah.
3 jugs of milk and 4 bunches of bananas.
We may get a freebie prize too because we're well above $300 as an order.
I hope most of that's yours.
Yeah. We had a very small order last time, so.
Okay, sit down, Missy. Oh,
Stock it up.
you want to sit this way, do you? Okay. Well, that was short-lived, wasn't it? Well, Missy, what you doing? What you doing?
Oh, is it that time?
Chewing your paw?
Time to say goodbye?
Time to say goodbye.
I'll see you later.
Okay, see you. Bye, Missy.
Cloudy and cold
That's for sure.
with one little skinny little sunbeam.
Yeah. Yeah, cloudy and cold. Missy the dog. Missy the dog. Okay, now I was setting up to drill the larger hole right there, and I found a bit that is maybe a little bigger than I need, but I think it's going to be pretty well hidden. We'll just sort of recompose here and get that hole drilled. Otherwise we're not going to get a whole lot done here today, are we? Okay, right along here where the brush is touching, I'm seeing what almost appears to be a crack. Yeah. Now we sprayed that, so it's you know, it's not like brush marks or anything. Let's see what we can do here. All right. Does it look like we can get 2 wires in there? Oh yeah, lots of room. Lots of room. And when this is when the ship is right side up, unless we look up at it from the bottom, we're not going to see that hole because it's kind of hidden in behind this keel. Now I imagine that there are probably modelers who are very, very dedicated, and they will drill out the portholes and put light LEDs on the inside of the lower hull. You know, it would actually make it better, I suppose, at least when the LEDs were on. And you can see where Trumpeter has gone to the extra work to put the little eyebrows and everything above the porthole, but I don't think we're going to see those portholes because I do believe the flight deck is going to overhang it a little bit. Anyway, that's about the only reason I can see having lights on the inside of the hull. Otherwise, you know, why bother? I'm not going to do it, that's for sure. Let's see what's going to happen here when we put the deck down. The deck is, let me get it here. Okay, it's almost in exactly the right place right now. Actually, this didn't go down as much as I thought it was going to. I thought it would have gone down further, but it's not. That's it. Okay, right now we're in step number 8, where it wants us to fasten the decking down. But we are concerning ourselves with the wires. The hole that I drilled is just about right there where my finger is on the other side of this keel. And if we bring it straight up and drill a hole here, I just want to make sure that there isn't going to be something in here. Like I'm having a difficult time finding the, you know, what goes up against this. And I've perused through the manual here a couple of times. I'm going to just... I'm thinking that maybe it would be a good idea, instead of having the hole come right up in the middle here, it might be a good idea to have it, to drill it, you know, like maybe in this corner here, and so that the wire will come up like this. And then we can feed it around afterwards, because what if there's a, you're sort of looking into part of this, if you know what I mean. But like I say, I can't seem to find the part. Now these kind of, this one here sort of looks like it might fit somewhere, but then it does not show that this module here that we're going to be making being placed onto or could it be, yeah, there's an awful lot of work that we have to do. Now here it does show it. Let's see if I can slide this along here. Okay, now this piece right here is this piece right here. But we're looking at it, this view is looking at it from the other side. It doesn't show what has to be put up against here. Unless perchance it's, but then it should show it, you know, and it just doesn't. You know, there's a lot of stuff that looks like it might go. It's the right height this way. You know, it's separating the hangar deck from the flight deck. The flight deck goes right up over top of all of this. Okay, this is part of the island. It's upside down. At least I think it is. Yeah, here's the island right side up. I'm just going to push stop here for a minute. Okay, I think I may have found it. We are now looking at this piece right here. Right here. And it shows that a very large piece of bulkhead, which we are going to be putting a lot of detail on in previous steps, goes along here. And we'll be covering this open area. And I don't think there is anything on the inside of this at all. I'm going to see if I can find this piece. And the piece marked EE. Okay, I'll see if I can find it and see if we can see how it's supposed to fit in there. Okay, I found it. This is going to be, we're going to be building part EE in step 16. And we start out with A3 here. Well, that's this piece right here. And I'm just going to push stop again, and I'm going to get this piece nipped off and just see how it's going to fit up there. Well, you know, actually I can see it without nipping it off. It's going to go something like anyway, unless it goes the other way up. I don't know which way is up here. Let me get this off. Okay, the way it's drawn here is the way I'm holding it right here. This is actually will be the inside, and this would be the outside. Somehow this doesn't look right. This just does not look right. Okay, if we turn it over, yeah, then we're looking at this right here, yeah. But it doesn't seem to really match up with anything here. It kind of does, but what's this? I guess there's supposed to be something eventually go there. Now these large windows, I mean these would be huge. These are almost like maybe they're air for air vents or something. It wouldn't be a hangar bay or anything, because this is just, it's too narrow here to accommodate an aircraft. Oh my goodness. I guess it's going to be a case of, as we go through the various steps and get the subcomponents made, like after we get the deck down, we move into step 9. In step 9, you start putting together all these subcomponents. Okay, this is the flight deck in step 10, and okay, it might start making sense. Okay, now we're worried about our wiring. I still think I'm probably best off making the hole right here in the corner, because this is going to go on the outside. Yeah, so I think if I make the hole right here, I could just actually go ahead and do it. Then we'll have the wire come up. Or would it be better off being is that this might be open here? Maybe I'd be better off having the wire come up in this corner here. Yeah. Okay, that's where it's coming. Now I've been trying to figure out how much wire there is on this spool. I know there is way more than what we need, that's for sure. So I thought, when I read this one, I thought, oh, there's 300. 300 what? Meters? Feet? This one says 1,000, but the weight is the same. So anyway, it doesn't matter. There's way more than enough. So I guess what I'm trying to say is that when we run our wire, we want to, being is that we don't want to be having to do a lot of unnecessary splicing, may as well have lots of wire. Now there's another thing that I'm thinking, and that is, how many LEDs are we going to be able to run off a wire that's only this 30 gauge? I would think quite a few. LEDs don't take very much. This wire is a lot heavier than the wire we were using. I think we were using 36 on the submarine. Anyway, it was quite a bit thinner. This wire is going to be a lot easier to work with. Yeah, especially now that we got that wire wrapping tool. That's going to be fun to use. I'm looking forward to that. All right. So what I'm saying is that we should maybe have about this much at least come up in here, and I can just sort of coil it up and tape it down to the deck to get it out of the way. And then where it comes out the bottom underneath, have maybe a meter, or maybe even more. And that, because I don't know where this wire is going to run to wherever the batteries or whatever it is are going to power this with. I'll probably do the same sort of thing that I did on the submarine. That seems to work out really well. I have another battery case like that, and may as well make use of it. I've got more batteries as well, and switches. Yeah, don't have to buy anything. So yeah, I guess the thing to do now is to run the wire through. Yeah, there's lots of it, that's for sure. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and do that. All right, that'll help hold them together. No, I don't want to forget. At 2 o'clock, Maxim's groceries are supposed to be coming, of which a lot of them will be mine. Okay. Well, let's try not to scratch our hull here. Okay, there's our hole right here. I don't know if you can see it or not. There we go. Yeah, I thought we'd get these pieces glued down here today, but it doesn't look like we're going to. Now this gives me lots of wire to run to wherever the batteries and switch and everything is going to be. And up here there'll be sort of like a junction box where we will, run our various wires. At least that's the plan right now. So I'm going to call it quits for this afternoon. As well as the groceries that I have to look after. I wanted to try and get my bike box extension up out of the basement, and thanks for watching, everybody, and all being well, we're going to see you tomorrow.